Do-do-do. Effects. Oh, effects. Hey everyone, how's everyone doing? So who's seen the videos up on Instagram today? Who's seen those fucking videos? How's everyone doing? I'm trying to look for something. I'm sure. Thought I could get the green screen on here, but for some reason that's not an option. Of course it is. Green screen. How's everyone doing? And now if I've got this on. That's a good one, isn't it? How's everyone doing? Has everybody seen the videos on Instagram today? I'm shocked for a reason, I'm telling you. So Princess Flu, after calling me out and saying I'm a sex offender supporter, and now it's just calling me a sex offender because I really rattled the princess, there's actually a video of Princess Flu live taking down, like, showing a picture of his privates. Sorry about that. Literally on the Instagram, you can't miss it. Video in the story, if you go through, there's literally a video of him showing a picture. He says, this is a picture of me, and a picture of his genitalia, after politely asking minors to leave. It's not on YouTube. I'm not sure whether I'll be able to put it on YouTube. It's quite graphic, to be honest. It looks like he's got a butt plug in, or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what fucking context the video was, but of course I can see the person who sent me the screen recording. I can see the people, the users who were in that chat at the time. So I went and had a look if any of those accounts were still active, and one of them was, and they're a minor. So, I mean, not that I really had to prove that anyway, because let's face it, it's 13 plus, this app. Easy, my brother. I'm easy, dude. It's easy. It's easy work, this. You see, Princess Flu and Princess Flu's mods, I mean, are either vulnerable people. Basically, they're vulnerable people. Lorraine, his new mod, I understand that she is one of the people who had absolutely broke my heart when she went into Jade's live, when it all came out about Jade. She was the lady Lorraine everyone spoke really highly of, including myself, who said that she was an abuse victim. Mod is now modding for Flu. It's a clearly vulnerable person. She said she has 4 children. I wonder what they would think, knowing that she was entangled with somebody like Flu. Flu's mum is a mod. Apparently her bowel problems are because of this. Maybe a guilty conscience. I mean, if you go on the Instagram, you can see videos of Flu and his mum planning how to fake an assault to try and get someone in trouble. Cat, I'm just somebody breaking on the trains, choo-choo. And I thought I would basically just come onto this account and just let Flu know this account is not gone. Neither's 10. I just haven't put it back up. And that you won't silence me, basically. So if you haven't been on my Instagram today, please check it out. It's called The Fact Freak. It's pretty easy to find. Click on the story. Honestly, the video that was found and sent to me is absolutely vile. Princess Flu exposing his genitalia on live when there's minors in the room. He keeps getting violations on account, so he just keeps switching it about. He was live. He was live, and he's extremely paranoid at the moment. He's deleting anybody who doesn't talk to him. Because that's the clear conscience of somebody that has nothing to hide. Now, there's 24 of you in here now, it tells me, and I know that number's not always accurate. Am I expecting all 24 of you to start fucking chipping in? No, I'm not. And if fucking 10 of you are here recording and reporting, I can report away. I got nothing to hide at all. Then we'll move on to Samantha and her dad. Dad just got very aggressive about me the other day on Flu's channel, which I understand he's just a very angry man, and or woman. Dad just got very aggressive about me the other day on Flu's channel, which I understand he's just a very angry man, and or woman. Sorry, I think he's transgender. I'm a bit confused because I don't like calling him Dad. That the whole thing confuses me. Hey, Nikki. But this is one of my many accounts, man. Like I said last night in my live, you can't shut this shit down. You can try. Many have, and many have failed. But yeah, so Samantha and Andrea, I've been sent some interesting videos about Andrea just fucking threatening people, cancer survivors and shit like that. That's one of Flu's mods. We've got Samantha, clearly vulnerable. You can tell just when you read the DMs that she sent me. They really make a lot of fucking sense. Like in my DMs with her, I literally show her evidence of everything I'm saying. And I ask her very clearly, did Flu send you any evidence of what he claimed? Because when he was on the phone to her, and I've got all of this, and it can easily be proved, like everything I say, not like Flu. And if you guys are watching it, Flu was on the phone to her, and he said that I upload pictures of children on the internet, other people's children. It's really fucking weird because when Flu gets back into a corner, he accuses people of things that he has done. Now, I'm going to make a video on YouTube tonight. It's not going to take very long, and it will prove that Flu's done that. Because, I've been showing people in the lives. I showed them last night in the live that he'd done it on his Daniel Cunningham fucking page. And I showed it on the night before on the live, but I'll put it out there for everybody. I don't know, to be honest. It's not going to be like a big video. It's probably only going to take about 5 minutes, to watch, sort of thing. And I might and it'll be a very stripped down video. It'll just be a screen recording, camera screen recording. I don't know if you've seen my reaction videos. One does protest too much. The thing is, you see, he said to her that I put images of people's children. He's going to put images of your children online. That's what he said to her, to try and scare this woman into not talking to me. Because, you see, he's a manipulator. I love your YouTube videos. Thank you very much. I hope you're subscribing, you legend. And then, of course, because he said that, he's going to do that. Of course, that's scary for anybody to hear. And then he says, everybody knows, everybody's seen it. That's his evidence of that. And of course, it had been over 12 hours when I got into her DMs and I said to her, like, has he shown any fucking proof of that? See if I can do this with this fucking green screen. If I knew enough about this shit. Pardon me. There's also not a lot of time, when I'm busy on the trains. Right, here we go. I don't know if you can hear me when I'm looking for pictures, but I'll try and turn this the other way around so that you can see this. This is me and Samantha Close. You can see at the top, this is one of Flu's mods. And like I was saying about the fucking proof thing, we'll flip it around. There we go, right? He phoned men, like I say, like she obviously can't fucking type very well. Um, I think so as well. Yeah, I think you're right, Veg. I think you're 100% right. I said, ask yourself, has Flu ever sent you proof? About who? About me? No. Doesn't that tell you something? Yeah. Everything I can, everything I say, I can straight away back up. Like I've just done this video showing that I don't just attack women and transgender people. Then you can see, obviously, I shared that video that you have all probably seen. But this is exactly what I'm talking about. Flu will be live and Flu's paranoid. He just sits on his fucking arse all day. I've got to work on the trains, unfortunately, or the bins, or wherever he thinks you've got to wear a high vis to work on. Hello, afternoon, Zoe. Yeah, so it's like watching kids in the playground. Grow up, everyone. When you're watching kids in the playground, do you feel the need to come in and fucking share that sort of opinion? We just fucking move on. Why don't you move on? I bet you got a blank profile. Yep, shocking. I've received a blocking. Best thing that could fucking happen to you, to be honest. So if you've got time, if you go into if you go into my Instagram, The Fact Freak, you'll see a video in my story today where Flu showed pictures of his genitalia on a live when there's minors present. I mean, not that you have to prove that there was minors. He shouldn't be fucking doing that anyway. He's going to come at me and say I'm a sex offender because I do a video in the bath where you can see my chest. It's absolutely ridiculous. Let's have a look. Now, guys, if you get squeamish, right, I can't be held accountable for this next one, right? I can't be held accountable. I do like this. You guys can still hear me, can't I? Do. Not quite a lot. 1 second. I don't think that's changed. Oh, it is changing. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Now, if I turn this around again, that was Princess Flu this morning. When Princess Flu came live this morning. So Princess Flu, who has an issue with me wearing a top, not wearing a top on videos or being in any sort of state of undress, there's him this morning. This is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Also, like I say, go on my Instagram, look at the story, literally a picture, not even a picture, sorry, a full video of Princess Flu showing pictures of his genitalia on live and then saying he's going to end the live so he doesn't get a warning. I mean, look at that fucking face. If that doesn't tell you something, fucking there's nothing behind those eyes, is there? But there we have it. You see, the absolute fucking hypocrite. Because the thing is, you see, Princess Flu thinks they're really fucking clever. And they say that a lot. They talk down to people. I'm surprised he's got bags under his eyes because he lies in bed all day. It's not like he goes out anywhere. The dogs never get walked, do they? The dogs, who walks the dogs? Or maybe it's because he still lives with his mother. Maybe his mother walks the dogs. I wonder who's going to be walking the dogs while she's laid up, apparently, because she's ill. It won't be him, though. Yeah, because he's in a state of paranoia at the moment, because he knows he's fucked with the wrong people. Like, he's not just, like, called me this. He's called people who, Look, here's another picture of Flu. We'll just keep sharing these pictures. So one of Flu's mods, literally, um, is not allowed to have certain animals because they abuse them. And this is a screenshot, and it's all this shit's on my Instagram, showing that he was told at the time, and he still has this person as a mod, and this person even sent him flowers and a birthday card today. Like, absolute clown. And the thing is, as we know, I'm the fact freak. I deal with facts. I don't deal with fucking Yeah, like I say, I don't deal with things in certain ways. What I would suggest everybody does, if you take 5 minutes, if you're going to do anything, if you're going to think, oh well, you know, the fact freak news is talking shit, it probably keeps going off when I go into the green screen. But they might think, you know, fact freak is full of shit, which is fair enough. I don't expect everybody to just believe what I say. Head over to Instagram, search the fact freak, watch the story. It's public, and when you go in there, what you'll see is Princess Flu showing pictures of his genitalia on live. Absolutely vile. That Insta story is shocking. There you go. Someone saying, thank you so much for the gifts. Just popping over to Instagram. Definitely do it. Do it. Share it. Tell everybody. Like, and all of these mods, like, if you look over there, I've been in at these mods. I've asked these mods. I've shown them the... Hi, Trigger G. You're a legend, mate. I go in and I say to these fucking idiots, oh, thank you, dude. Honestly. I go into these fucking idiots, these mods, and I show them the fucking evidence, and I go, are you supporting somebody who showed their genitalia to minors on a fucking live? Is that who you're supporting? And they don't, that, yes. Like, it's absolutely insane. Trucker G are like this, right? Hey, G. Flu reckons that I work on the trains because I wear a high vis. Team fact freak, I love that shit. Because it is a team effort, it really is. People share shit, you know what I mean? People send me stuff, people give me the heads up to look into. Can't find your Insta. All one word, the fact freak. I don't know if it's linked on this profile, it might not. It's quite easy to find, there's a lot of people going over there. It's just been growing quite a bit recently. Hope my phone does alright. Got this new phone, it's shit, it keeps overheating. Diddle-it-do-do. I thought that would crack Chuck and Dre up. He was trying to Google who wears high. That was his fucking level of investigation. Can't see your account. People say that sort of stuff. People have just followed during the live. Sorry, I'll say that again. The Instagram account is there. 17 people have just followed, so it's not. It's not. What's going on? Princess Flu. Basically, if you go onto my Instagram account, there's a video on my story of Princess Flu exposing himself, showing pictures of his genitalia on lives when there was minors present. He's an absolute fucking wrong'un. He was going to call the rail companies, I know. Like, what the fuck would he do? What would he actually... Like, what does he think he would achieve by calling somebody's boss on me? Like, I mean, they wouldn't give a flying fuck. First of all, they would do the bare minimum investigation, which would be to watch my videos, and they would see what I was doing. They would also say that I'm not standing out here, for example, going, fucking British Mail or whatever the fuck. This is their opinions and views, and I'm going to say this. There's no logo on my work shirt. I don't promote where I work specifically. My work has nothing to do with my PI work. My ID name is The Fact Freak. No numbers, just The Fact Freak. Capital T, capital F, capital F. Can you imagine? Oh, does The Fact Freak work for you? Can you tell me his name and his address? The funny thing is, man, I've been threatened to be doxxed many times before. I'm the guy who fucking helps people not get doxxed. Like, I try and dox myself at least once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, to see what you could find out there. And I'm somebody who does it. Like, look at that Lorraine. This is one of his mods. And I don't want to come at Lorraine too hard because I know she's vulnerable. She's a survivor of abuse and Flu is fucking manipulating the fuck out of her. But she thought it was absolutely baffling that I found her Facebook when her username was her full fucking name. And her Instagram username was her full fucking name. And when you tag somebody in an Instagram story, it automatically goes into their DMs. And she was tagged in a story, and everybody can see it if you go to the Instagram. Anybody can see it. It's a post that says, hey, you're one of his mods. What do you think of this behaviour? How do you condone this? Why do you support this? And she found that to be a strange way to go on. She said, how it's a bit stalkery. I went out my way to find that information out. I didn't have to fucking try hard, did I? And if anything, and then she said, would you do that in the streets? If I saw somebody and I knew them, or if I knew of them, and they were hanging out with somebody fucking vile, or, I mean, imagine walking down the street and somebody you don't know is fucking chatting to Mark Feely. I think you'd fucking go over and say something, wouldn't you? Does that not make sense to anybody else? I don't get it. I really don't. Is it just me? Somebody, come on. Otherwise, I just feel absolutely insane. Like, you would, wouldn't you? I wouldn't have to know somebody. I'd be like, fucking hell, he's a wrong. And like, I'd make something up. I think you need to, can you come over here? Have you left this over here by any chance? Anything. But anyway, guys, they are mad at me for finding them out. Basically, this fucking moron decided to call me and other people that I'm friends with. And I'm talking, when I say friends, I'm talking about Feisty, one of my all-time favourites on here. We've been fucking buddies for ages. We do similar content. And calling us out and saying we are sex offenders and sex offender supporters. When you do shit like this, when you're on live showing pictures of your genitalia flu to fucking minors, fucking honestly, eventually everything comes back around. Yeah, I am on my break. It's a really healthy break. A monster and a quick live stream. Because I want people to see this video. I want people to see. Call out BJ BJ. Fucking. I went into BJ's live once and he spilled a fucking jam donut down his bare chest and started fucking going like that and licking it. I was like, I'm done. Like, we're talking about Princess Flu. I want to basically go onto Instagram. You've just seen it, clearly a ring of wrong uns, 100%. If you go on my Instagram, The Fact Freak, and you look at the video, you've got a video of Flu showing pictures of his genitalia to a live stream on TikTok. All right? He's absolutely disgusting. Leap, how can you defend somebody? Look at somebody like that trying to defend this. How are you defending this? How are you defending this? How? It's absolutely, honestly, people who defend this, you should fucking watch out, everyone. You see somebody defending them, block them because they are fucking wrong uns, especially if they're hiding behind a blank account. You've got somebody coming in here defending somebody who's shown pictures of their genitalia to a fucking minor. To a fucking minor. Jesus Christ. There's been no proof shown about me. I said to Flu he had 24 hours to show me I was a sex offender supporter, and he failed. He fucking failed. The best thing he could say was, I think he works for a rail company. What the fuck? I was about to say I don't understand. Exactly. Fucking, it's a vile video. I looked at it, I thought, can I put that video out? But people need to know, because some people have fallen for his shit. And if you're a vulnerable person, like somebody like Lorraine, like the Samantha, like other people, it's fucking disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. Don't come for me fucking making bullshit accusations, because you got my fucking attention and I'm onto you, motherfucker. And I'm going to keep looking. I'm going to keep looking. And not just Flu, anybody who supports it, anything like that. He put my partner's son, is that, yeah? Taylor, right? DM me on Instagram. DM me, right? Because I have more proof of him doing that to other people's children, and I'm going to do a video about it tonight. Has it been given to the police? It has been given to the police, yes. However, I don't know what the police will do with something like that, but it has been handed over. It was done online. I've got receipts for that. He's got serious issues, all right. He's got massive issues. But somebody like that, you see, somebody asked me last night what the biggest problem with TikTok is, and I will say it again, vulnerable people, and that's as far as Princess Flu is a fucking wrong'un. There's something fucking going on there. You shouldn't be on this. Exactly. A kid could be scrolling through a fucking TikTok and see a fucking Princess Flu. Oh, here's me fucking genitals. Yeah, yeah. Because Flu is freaking the fuck out. So if you go into his live now, he's blocking everyone. He's fucking shitting himself. Thank you, Coral. My Instagram is The Fact Freak. Capital T, capital F, capital F. There's like a wasp just fucking hanging around outside my car window. Like, this is some bullshit. Like, is Flu talking to the wasps? Like, maybe you can't smell the monster through the fucking car, can you? He's like, there's a fucking goth in there with a can of Monster. I'll get in there eventually. Yeah, he's blocking people that are joining the live. Somebody wants to come in the guest box, but it ain't happening, I'm afraid. Just because I don't have long on my lunch. I've got to get back to the trains, you know. Choo-choo. It is The Fact Freak on Instagram. You cannot deny it. He's sitting there. He says, this is a picture of me, and shows pictures of his genitalia. He then says he's going to shut down the fucking live in case he gets a warning. All right? And I even went to the extent of checking all of the users that you can see in that chat window. And fucking surprise, surprise, one of them's a fucking minor. Like, he thinks saying, if you're a minor, could you leave while I fucking whip me cock out, or whatever the hell that fucking weird looking thing was. I have no, like, I mean, you're changed your tune, haven't you? We're talking about Princess Flu. Just head over to The Fact Freak on Instagram, all one word. All the videos on there today is absolutely vile. The fucking, honestly, his mods being outed for following. All of these mods are supporting this person. All of these mods are supporting somebody who thinks it's okay to show pictures of their genitalia on a fucking live. It's fucking vile and disgusting. If you've got kids, I would seriously, and they use this app, I would seriously make sure that all these accounts are blocked. Of course he got blocked, because he's fucking shitting him. He should be shitting himself. Because videos like that, you know, they have a way of going onto Facebook, for example, into local groups and things like that. That's the next stage. Protect our kids. 1 second. Protect our kids, they're no longer... Exactly. They are hiding here. Yeah, Princess Flu. If you go on my Instagram, The Fact Freak, all one word, capital T, capital F, you will see a video. You will see a video of Princess Flu showing pictures of his genitalia to a live with minors. He was friends with Jade. Not that that is the issue. That is not the issue right now. We're talking about something a lot more major than that, I'm afraid. Well, we're talking about something separate to that. This is somebody who's actively manipulating people and lying to people at the moment. And this is the focus. Princess Flu is the focus of this. But on the Jade thing, what I will say is I went in the live with Jade once, the day that it all came out, where she was letting anybody in, and I gave her fucking what for. I've not spoken, I've spoken to her in DMs and asked her if she wanted to send a video at the back of the deep dive, do an interview. I wanted to ask some of the questions that people had for her. But how many times has Flu had Jade in his box? How many times? How many fucking times? We all know why, don't we? We all fucking know why. Because it's all he's fucking got. He got all that he's got. It's fucking weird. You can't find me on Insta. Loads of people have. It's The Fact Freak, so you just type, it's all one word, The Fact Freak, capital T, capital F, capital Free, capital F again for freak. Exactly, Hocus Pocus saying it there. Honestly, guys, like, you cannot deny it. You cannot deny what he has done. What he's done. He's fucking vile. And he's yet to share one fucking bit of evidence about me. One bit of evidence. Just watch your Instagram stories. I'm sorry I can't pay for your therapy, but there you go. I was following already, but I can't find it now. You mean you're following me? Instagram's still active. Video's still there. It's in my story. It's in my story. Well, evidence of what? Flu said I was a supporter of Jade, and he said that he had a video that Jade had stitched back in the day. I knew exactly what video he was talking about, and I've posted that. That's on my Instagram as well, and it in no way shows that I support Jade. He will get the wrath of karma. I think his mum's suffering that already. I mean, stuff like gallstones and illnesses like that can be down to stress. Stress ain't going to help shit like that. Anyway, guys, my break's coming to an end. I've got to get on board of Thomas the Tank Engine again. If you look, just search, literally just search The Fact Freak. It's right there. Cheers, guys. I love you all. You are amazing. Keep spreading awareness. And don't let people get you down, all right? Have a great day. I'm probably going to be live tonight, and we'll go through this all again. Which account will it be, though? Because I've got plenty. So make sure you're following them all. If you've got chance, please go. I think I've got a video on this channel, so when the live ends, if you could go on to it, that'll tell you where my new account is, and I would really appreciate a follow. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Have a good day.